Girls. For Writer's Workshop, we are going to be starting to write persuasive reviews. Okay, so we've already done some writing about our opinion, but now we're going to try to persuade someone or convince someone about something. Okay, so writing reviews to persuade others. Today, I'm not teaching you something. Instead, we'll investigate together, just like detectives, to find some answers to this big question. What important parts do writers make sure to include to make their reviews so convincing? Then we'll be able to ask, how can we do this in our reviews too? So I have a few examples for you. So you might, or your parents might read reviews on things to decide, should I buy this? Should we eat in this restaurant? Should we watch this movie? Because they want to know what other people think to help them decide. So here's a review. It was given 5 stars, and it says, cute, fun, and fuzzy. So this reviewer wrote, talk about a fun experience. The whole family gathered around while my oldest daughter was hatching her Hatchimal. The eyes lit up and she followed the instructions on what to do with each color that appeared. The hatching took what felt like an eternity to my 3 very excited children, which made the surprise egg so much more fun. It took maybe 5 to 10 minutes to peck through the shell. Her elefly is just so adorable, and we really had to yank on it to get it out. She absolutely loves it, and it's a very fun and cute interactive toy. So that's a review that was written about a Hatchimal. So if I were thinking about buying a Hatchimal, I would read reviews to see, is it worth spending the money? Is it for my child? Is it too old, too young? So that review was 5 stars. They really liked it, and they gave reasons why. Let's take a look at another review. Okay, so this person gave the Lego Minecraft 3 stars, and this is why. It says a small set that falls apart easy. Lego fail. Okay, so that person did not think that this was a good purchase. Another person gave it 5 stars and said, my 10-year-old loved it. We ordered this for my 10-year-old son. He absolutely loved it. Very easy to assemble with clear instructions, and it can be connected to other Minecraft Lego sets. So here we got 2 different reviews. Okay, so you kind of have to decide then what's best for you. Let's take a look at another review. All right, the movie Frozen 2. All right, again, 2 reviews on this slide. The first reviewer gave it 3 out of 5 stars and says overall, not worth the money. And this is why. Not as good as the first Frozen movie. The plot was difficult for kids to follow, the songs weren't as catchy, and the visual effects were not as stunning. There weren't the wow moments or plot twists that were so delightful in Frozen. The only parts we really enjoyed were the fire element, seriously cute, and the song Lost in the Woods. Quite funny, but for reasons only adults would understand. Other than that, we felt that it wasn't really worth the money we spent to buy it. So that review was just so-so. But here's another review. Someone else gave it 5 stars and says, very good movie. I thought the animation was awesome, but felt the story was a bit rushed. The music was good. The songs were sung flawlessly, but were nothing spectacular to write home about. No hits. Also, the ending to me was a little disappointing. I felt there could have been a moment near the end where Anna and Elsa's parents appeared in the spirit to everyone to give smiles and approval and joy. I felt this might have been right for the movie. So you want to read more than one review because you don't want to take just one person's advice or perspective. You kind of want to read several reviews and then decide how you feel about it. So here we go. Thinking outside the box. When you are writing a review, writers can review things. So you can review games, movies, toys. Okay? Or you can review places like a restaurant, a vacation, or cities. Here's an example from a first grader. Go to Mr. Cupcakes because it will be your new favorite place to go for a cupcake treat. Mr. Cupcakes is easy to get to because you can walk there after school. It is so good at the shop because there are different cupcakes and different flavors. Some cupcakes are with frosting and some are without frosting. There are flavors like PB&J, that means peanut butter and jelly cupcake with strawberry frosting. And there are flavors like Snowball, which is coconut frosting and chocolate cupcake. So this boy was trying to convince us to go to Mr. Cupcakes. So he's persuading us to go there, and he gave reasons why. Okay, so convince your reader. So you are going to make a recommendation. So you can decide if you want it to be for a thing or a place. And you'll give it a rating, and then you'll explain why. Okay, try to convince me why that's a great restaurant, or why it's not a good restaurant, or why that toy is super cool, okay, or why you didn't like it. So now it's going to be your turn. So a persuasive review, you can draw a picture or take a picture of it and put it in this box. Please write the topic or the name of what you're reviewing. You are going to color in how many stars you would give this. If it's something that you really like, you're probably going to give it 4 or 5 stars. If it's something that was so-so, probably 3. Something that really wasn't great at all, 1 or 2. And then you're going to write your name at the bottom. You can do this on Seesaw with the paper that I'll put in the assignment. Or, as always, you can write in your notebook and then take a picture of it. But I'm looking for you to give a review. Give it your best shot.